Ladies and gentlemen, Kim here. Welcome to the daily update. Hope you guys had a good day trading today. Market is up about 0.5% there. On the S&P Nasdaq 0.5%, semiconductor 1.2, Dow 0.4, Russell 2000 made a move along with the semiconductor there. Looks like some of these tech stocks are down. Apple, Google down. However, Nvidia, AMD, Tesla, and Meta, these guys are up. Netflix is down about 3% today. Bitcoin slightly up. Gold, silver down. Dollar down. Oil down. Treasury bond down. The rates are down. VIX is also down. Let's stay with the S&P 500 ETF. Spider! 65-minute chart here. So this is what we closed yesterday. It looks like we actually saw that slight up gap here again. This is where we closed yesterday. We gapped up this morning and looks like we did rush to the upside here. First hour, second hour, third hour. Looks like the micro term, the downturn, down gap right here. As you can see, the down gap actually was filled about 40% or so. As you can see right here, the down gap started from right about here. So on that second and third hour, it filled about 45% of that down gap. However, not filling the gap all the way is going to favor the sellers. So you can see we threw a little bit of shooting star candle there on the third hour, right? Or third hour, yes. And then you see that we have what it appears to be evening star reversal right here. Right, bullish candle, shooting star, or it could be doji, and then the red candle there. And we saw the follow through on the fifth hour, and then obviously we see that gravestone doji on the last hour, kind of near the micro term moving average. So you can see market has been in this rally for about 4 or 5 days or so. Micro term moving average was reclaimed just several sessions ago right here, right? That's a microterm when he thrusted above the microterm, got up, came down, microterm was retested it. This was when the real test come about, is when we do see that pullback. Can that microterm actually support the buyers? And that's what it was established yesterday. And buyers were honoring the microterm as truly the team for the bulls there. So now that microterm coming here about currently at 433.68, it looks like the last candle was sort of aware of the microterm, because last time when the bears came down to kind of hang out with the microterm there, and the microterm is no longer supporting the sellers, because the microterm in the past week or so, it's been supporting the bears for entire month of September, early October. But bears quickly realized yesterday that all of a sudden the microterm is no longer supporting the sellers there. So you can see the microterm at 433, which could act as support going tomorrow. So obviously, looking at things, just what you see in the screen here, we did cultivate that higher high in the short term of things. In the midterm, when we go to the daily chart, when you zoom out, you will see that we're actually still in the midterm downtrend. But in the short term and the micro term, we do have this cultivation of higher high. Perfect. Right? In the micro term, we do have the higher low and higher high here. So we got the high, higher low, high. So what the micro-term buyers are looking for is, where's that going to be that micro-term higher low? Is that going to be on the micro-term moving average? But if we do lose the micro-term moving average, 431.81 and 430 and 431 and 430, this vicinity right here is going to be served as a stronger support, right? Because as you can see, we do have, that's the level where we have previous swing high, right? And that's, again, there's another previous swing high there. Definitely is a congestion zone there. And this is a pivotal level, right? Meaning when we hit this level at 430 on 430 market, did see that fluctuation or that price pivoting, right? Not only that, we do have the short-term moving average coming about at 430, right? So this is a vicinity, if we do lose micro term, right? If we do see the micro-term acting as support, bulls might want to go up and retest that 436.79, the down gap area one more time. Let's check out that oscillator. And so the oscillator actually crossed down here, as you can see. It's still early stage. It's sort of premature because we saw sort of slight downturn right here too. So this doesn't tell us a whole lot as of today, because we could cross right back up if we do see an up move today. So that cross, I can't look at that as a bearish signal, knowing the fact that also the oscillator has been floating and elevated for days here. Versus, usually when the bears come, usually what happens is it crosses and the market tanks, right? You don't usually see oscillator being adamant about rolling over. A lot of times when you see that, buyers are in control, at least in the short to micro term, right? So despite the fact that we do see a slight cross here, I still have to say that the benefit of the doubt goes to the buyers until we see that oscillator fully crossing down and fully rolling over. But a lot of times when you see the oscillator kind of, move sideways like this, what we could see is maybe we come down a little bit and then it kind of goes back up, and this is a possibility.
We march for our lands, for our families, for our freedoms. We march.
Again, what I'll show you how the oscillator react within a downtrend. You see how oscillator tends to just kind of roll over as soon as it crosses down. You don't see the oscillator floating, elevated, just staying up, right? You don't see that. There's something new, right? So there's a reason why we're seeing something new on the oscillator, because this is the first time in the last 2-3 weeks that bulls were able to reclaim all the moving averages on this 65-minute chart. I'm gonna come back for you. We'll reassess the situation. Enjoy your evening. We'll train tomorrow.